Manchester United suffered a humiliating 2-0 defeat at the hands of West Ham United on May 11, 2025. The Red Devils, expected to secure an easy victory at Old Trafford, were thoroughly outplayed by David Moyes' side. This unexpected result sent shockwaves through the Premier League, leaving Manchester United scrambling for answers. The atmosphere at Old Trafford was electric at the start of the match. Manchester United fans were confident of a victory. However, their hopes were soon dashed as West Ham took control of the game. The Hammers' defence was resolute, stifling Manchester United's attack with ease. This defeat was a major blow to Manchester United's hopes of securing a top-4 finish. The Red Devils found themselves in a precarious position in the league table. The pressure was mounting on manager Erik ten Hag to turn things around. The match began with Manchester United on the front foot. Bruno Fernandes, the creative fulcrum of the team, orchestrated several promising attacks. Amad Diallo, the young Ivorian winger, looked particularly dangerous, using his pace and trickery to torment the West Ham defence. In the 10th minute, Fernandes played a delightful through ball to Diallo, who found himself one-on-one with Alphonse Areola, the West Ham goalkeeper. However, the French shot stopper produced a stunning save to deny Diallo. Just when it seemed like Manchester United were gaining momentum, West Ham struck. Against the run of play, Thomas Souček rose highest to head home a corner kick from Jarrod Bowen in the 26th minute, silencing the Old Trafford crowd. The second half began with Manchester United desperately searching for an equaliser. Erik ten Hag made a double substitution, bringing on Marcus Rashford and Jadon Sancho to add more attacking impetus. However, West Ham's defence remained resolute, frustrating the home side's attempts to break them down. In the 57th minute, West Ham doubled their lead. A swift counter-attack caught Manchester United's defence off guard, and Bowen raced clear to slot the ball past David De Gea. The goal was a testament to West Ham's clinical finishing and their ability to exploit spaces on the counter. Manchester United threw everything they had at West Ham in the closing stages of the match, but the Hammers held firm to secure a famous victory at Old Trafford. Alphonse Areola was undoubtedly the man of the match. The West Ham goalkeeper made a string of crucial saves to keep Manchester United at bay. His performance was a masterclass in shot-stopping and composure under pressure. Bruno Fernandes, on the other hand, had a day to forget. The Portuguese playmaker was unable to exert his usual influence on the game, and his frustration was evident in his body language. Fernandes's lackluster display was a microcosm of Manchester United's performance. The Red Devils lacked creativity and cutting edge in the final third, struggling to break down a well-organised West Ham defence. Section 5, Tactical Battle Pragmatism trumps possession. The match was a fascinating tactical battle between two contrasting styles of play. Manchester United, as expected, dominated possession, but they were unable to translate their territorial advantage into clear-cut chances. West Ham, on the other hand, adopted a more pragmatic approach, defending deep and relying on quick counter-attacks. David Moyes set up his team to frustrate Manchester United, and his tactics worked to perfection. The match highlighted the importance of tactical flexibility in modern football. While possession-based football can be aesthetically pleasing, it is not always the most effective way to win games. The Section 6, the weight of expectations, pressure mounts on Manchester United. The defeat to West Ham was a major setback for Manchester United. The Red Devils had entered the match with high hopes of securing a comfortable victory, but they were brought crashing back down to earth by a resilient West Ham side. The pressure was now firmly on Erik ten Hag to turn things around. The Manchester United manager had made a promising start to his reign, but this defeat raised serious questions about his team's ability to compete with the Premier League's best. The fans were growing impatient and the board was expecting results. Ten Hag needed to find a way to motivate his players and restore their confidence. Section 7, West Ham's resurgence, a testament to Potter's leadership. For West Ham, the victory over Manchester United was a major boost. The Hammers had endured a difficult start to the season, but they were beginning to find their feet under David Moyes. Moyes had instilled a new sense of belief in the team, and the players were responding positively to his methods. The victory at Old Trafford was a testament to the progress West Ham had made under his leadership. The result would give West Ham a huge amount of confidence going into the final few games of the season. Moyes had proven that his team was capable of competing with the best, and they would be looking to build on this victory in the weeks to come. Section 8. Implications for the table: a desperate fight for survival. The defeat to West Ham left Manchester United in a precarious position in the Premier League table. The Red Devils were now in danger of missing out on a top-4 finish, which would be a major blow to their ambitions. The battle for Champions League qualification was incredibly tight, and every point was crucial. Manchester United could not afford any more slip-ups if they wanted to secure a place among Europe's elite. At the other end of the table, West Ham's victory moved them further away from the relegation zone. The Hammers were now 6 points clear of the bottom 3, and they were looking increasingly likely to secure their Premier League status for another season. Section 9. Looking ahead. A time for reflection and reassessment. The defeat to West Ham was a bitter pill to swallow for Manchester United. The Red Devils had been outplayed and outfought by a team that they were expected to beat comfortably. The match served as a timely reminder that there are no easy games in the Premier League. Every team is capable of beating every other team on their day, and Manchester United could not afford to take any opponent lightly. The international break came at a good time for Manchester United. Erik ten Hag had 2 weeks to reflect on the defeat to West Ham and to work on his team's weaknesses. The Red Devils needed to regroup and come back stronger after the international break if they wanted to salvage their season.